So just finished work about 6 p.m. now. So I met a guy. Let's see. Um, so I met someone that drives a Peugeot 508, a W2 508. The facelifted W2. That's the 2014 to 2017 model. So I was having a engine oil pressure issue. He has actually told me this for the past few months now. So the issue has been there. So I haven't actually diagnosed the car for him because he said he has his own mechanic. So today I was like, how far with his car? Is the issue still there? So that if it's there, maybe I could even do it for him, diagnose to know exactly what the issue is. So he now explained that what happened was he actually replaced the engine. He bought it himself. Unfortunately, the engine, even though it's same THP engine, but it wasn't an exact match. And the person that uh, changed the engine, did the swap, the mechanic or the technician that handled the replacement didn't even state, the difference. Let me see. That led to that insufficient oil pressure issue. So I think a different mechanic now he took the car to was able to show him clearly the differences between the correct engine that was meant to be there and the current engine there, which is why. So in other words, he will have to change another engine. I know I've done this video in the past on this subject. People just be careful when it comes to this THP engine. Don't the video I did was about exposing something which is like a secret, but most car users don't know. Well, something bad most mechanics do when it comes to these THP engines. You find in 508, 207, 208, 308, 3008, 5008, name them. Some of these things they do by buying the wrong engine because probably they found it cheaper, and then doing some construction, or they will buy half of the engine that is maybe the engine block from this other engine. Maybe they got it cheaper, and then do some combinations telling you, oh, they put the correct engine for you, and then it won't be long, your engine might give up or be giving you all kinds of warning, because they, even when they know that the engine they put for you or they bought for you is not the exact one, they don't really care. As long as the engine can start and move, they don't care about the consequences of such wrong combination or engine for your injection system. But now I'm also saying, because even in this case it was the owner that bought it, so my advice is have somebody that understands your vehicle do the purchase for you. I mean, even if you want to do it yourself, then have your technician go with you. If it's the type that me, I will not. I mean, I've stated it clearly. If you want me to buy the engine, you have two options. Either you buy it yourself and give me to replace for you, or you give me to go and buy it fixed. I don't entertain the idea of let's go together. No, I don't do that. But in your case, maybe your technician might agree to that. Even if you have to pay him some money for that, separate. Yes, yeah, but you really want to be the one to buy it. We understand that when you are the one making the purchase, the responsibility is on you. Because you don't expect, even if it goes there and something goes wrong with the engine you purchase, you won't blame the mechanic because you made the choice to be the one to buy. Me, if I'm doing it, I do it myself. Don't want you involved. So that if anything goes wrong, it's my responsibility. All you care about is to get a good engine for you. So even if the one I buy is not good, it's my responsibility to get another good one. Or I'll refund you exactly what you gave me to make the purchase. So that's how it plays. Not a situation where um you go make the purchase, then when something goes wrong, you start blaming me. Oh, but I saw it, but I was the one that recommended you buy it. I was the one that took you to the seller where you made the purchase. All those crappy stories. So I was highly suggest. There's something you guys need to understand about THP engines. THP engine is just like EW engine. For example, THP 163. So you can't just say all THP 163 are the same. No, they are not. It's somewhere you have EW10. EW10 has about how many? About 3 different EW10 models. We have EW10J4, we have EW10A, we have EW10D. So that's how it is when THP 163. We have so many models with their own code, which is basically the same. The ejection system, so some even components are different. Some modified with improved with the different accessories. So you can't just say all THP 163 are the same. Likewise, just because it's a turbo engine, you find it in a 308. You expect that it's also the same 163, even though they look alike. We have THP 150, we have THP 140, 140, 150. So you can't just take it and put on 508 and works. Probably that one works with THP 156 or THP 163 engine. I expect it to work well. Some may have this oil solenoid on the oil pump, some may not. And so many other differences that will give you issues when eventually you buy and mount, and it's not meant for being that car. So my advice, don't. Just have somebody who understands, or go and learn it, how to identify your engine, the difference between your engine and other turbocharged engine in modern Peugeot cars. Even if it's 508, make sure, of course, we can't tell which one is from 508 when the engine is on ground. But the most important thing is it exactly your engine model, even though it's the same THP 163? Doesn't matter which vehicle it was removed from. What matters is it identical? If you are not an expert or someone grounded in these engines, you won't know the difference, so you may make the mistake. However, the onus is on the technician that will do the replacement to point it out to you that this is not the correct one. If you now still insist the person to mount, then of course it's no longer your fault if you are the technician. So that to avoid that waste of money. I mean, I know how expensive these engines are, almost close to ₦1,000,000, if not more. So imagine when you buy, only for 2 months later you have to go and buy another one again. So that's the point. So make sure if you're buying, make sure the one you're buying is the right one. Have somebody who understands it, do it for you. And also know that some technicians, that's the thing, sometimes I may not blame car user, because you might give your technician the money to go and buy. He will go and buy the wrong one. Intentionally, he will buy the wrong one because the wrong one might be cheaper. So he will mount it for you, only for you to end up with this kind of issue. Maybe that issues will come up. You keep wondering what is going on. Months later, you take it to another technician. He will now explain to you that what you put, or what the current engine on the car is not the right one. So no matter what you do, you can't work until you remove and put the correct engine. So that's what I'm trying to explain. So I hope this makes sense. So be careful. So in that case, I won't blame my car users that want to do it themselves, buy the engine themselves to avoid this type of trouble. But also understand the risk involved when you buy it yourself, unless you are really fully aware or you can identify your own engine. And to do that, you have to understand the car, first your injection system, then your injection system will be able to guide you on which engine that is supposed to be there. Let's assume you buy the car Nigeria use. It's possible that the engine there is even the wrong one, because maybe they've changed it before and put the wrong engine, and you purchase the car, it was having engine issues, so you decide to get another one. So you may end up buying the same wrong one if you want to work with the only engine, the engine you found under the bonnet. So that's why I say you need to understand your injection system first. Injection system will not tell you which engine that is meant to be there. So you can, with that, you now check the current engine is even the right one. If it's not the right one, from there you know what to look out for, what to check, what to identify the correct engine that will be there. You ask most technicians, most mechanics, most parts sellers, they will tell you, generalize it. They all generalize. They say, oh, 508 engine, 508 turbo engine. As if all turbo engine you find in 508 are the same, or you find in 308 are the same, or you find in 207 are the same. They are not, but they will just tell you 508 engine. But we depending on the how technically or knowledgeable you are with these engines. There's a specific things you state. They will now know, okay, you know what you're talking about. They can now say, oh, I have that particular one. If not, they will just point out, they will just give you the one maybe closer to the dot for you to buy and go. Or they will leave it for you to go there, and when you don't, if you're expecting them to point out the exact one that is in your car, because they will say which one. If you say 508, they will just point at anyone there. They don't care, it's not their problem. It's your responsibility to know exactly what you want. So just wanted to point that out. Okay, so I think this is about 12 minutes now. So hope this video makes sense. If it doesn't, well, I expect you know what is fully involved, so that even the VTI engine, not just THP engines, even the VT, in fact, let's just say generally the EPC engines. EPC engines, they are not all the same. VTI, you might look at it, say, oh, is it? No, there could be differences. Some VTI engine has that oil solenoid on the oil pump, while some don't. These are the things you need to be sure of. Okay, till next time.